I was born in 1951. I went to school. I traveled a bit around Trinidad, Pinal, Point Fortin, Lobray, Gonzales, Patriot, that kind of stuff. So I ended up attending Guapo Government School. And from there, I got all my education. And after leaving school, my parents and my sister did not decide what I should be doing. They just didn't want me to hang around, and get into trouble. And then when I came home on a weekend, and that was a weekend of 1970 or 71, somewhere around there. And then lo and behold, 2 days later, my mom says, there's an envelope waiting there for you. And once I opened it, it was a ticket to Montreal, Canada. I always stayed connected to the people in Point and my friends in Point. I also had friends in Paryland. I had friends in San Fernando. So anytime I come back, right, whether it's for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'll always connect with some of my schoolmates. So I always stayed connected and grounded, right, in Point Fortin. Because my dad always says, you have to know where you come from before you know where you're going. Over the years, I was involved in different things in Ottawa, right? Feeding the homeless, and inviting people over for Christmas dinner and stuff like that, right? So then my deceased got transferred to Toronto, and so we all moved to Toronto. And then suddenly she came and she passed away of cancer. So I was left there and I'm going, okay, what could I do, or what should I do in giving back to my community? And then I had a friend, Garfield Jackson. Again, he went to Guapo Government School also. So I called him up one day and I said, look, I really want to do something to help some of the kids in Guapo Government School. He said, well, come over and talk about it. So I went over and talked to him about 4 or 5 hours about it, what he wanted to do. So we decided to form this company that will focus on giving back to the school. So the company was formed, and then I came here one carnival time, and I went to the school. Miss Judy Kelly was the principal at the time. I introduced myself and I said, look, I attended the school, right? I would like to give back to the school in some way. And she said, what I have in mind? I said, well, what I have in mind, my friend and myself, we like to open a scholarship program. That was around 2010. For underprivileged kids in the school, we have a criteria, right, that they have to meet in order to be selected. We started off with the 3 kids, with the criteria, the synopsis of the criteria, to be selected to the program. At that time it was a 1-year program, and we modified it into a 4-year program per kid. So the 1-year program, attendance, right? You have to be 98% attendance. You have to be 96% in your schoolwork, right? You have to attend some kind of church activities. And in sports, you have to participate in school sports, right? So those are the 4 basic crack of what it was. When the kids are selected, right, they're in the program for 4 years. What the funds does over that 4-year period is to provide each of the 3 students that were selected uniform, books, travel to any sporting event that they're taking part in, any extra lessons that they have to get moving forward to the SAE or whatever program it is, right? So it's 4 years that they don't have to worry about would I get books for next term, would I get a uniform for next term, or I'm playing sports but I don't have running shoes or I don't have this. All that is providing yearly for the program to this day.